What is up, fellow YouTubers? Again, I hate to have cut my cooking video so short, but some jack-off telemarketer had to call me. A fucking telemarketer had to call me in the middle of my fucking video, and because I didn't put the fucking phone on airplane mode, it stopped the video. Really? That's one feature I don't like about this phone, is that if you're making a video and someone calls you, your video will stop. Really? Well, anyways, here's part 2 of this dank-ass recipe that we're making. That's looking pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna add, like I said before the video ended, before I was interrupted by some rude-ass telemarketers. I didn't even answer the fucking phone. An unknown caller. I already know who it's gonna be. It's either gonna be a stupid-ass troll from YouTube or some stupid-ass fucking telemarketer. Nope. Alright, so what I'm going to do now, I tried a little bit of my dish before I finished cooking it, and the flavor combination is not bad. The peanut butter definitely complements the mac and cheese. So I want to add a little bit of more brown sugar to kind of balance out the flavor a bit. Because the smell of, or not the smell, excuse me, but the taste of that, stuffing mixture is pretty sharp. Like it's got a vegetable-y sort of stuffing taste. And to kind of cut that taste a little bit with a little bit of sweet and save, so I'm going to add some more brown sugar on the top here. Not too much because we don't want it to be too sweet. Making dank-ass mac and cheese, part 2. Okay, dank mac and cheese, part 1. Now this is part 2. Like I am trying to cook, I'm coming up with my own recipes here, and people gotta fuck with my creative flow. I don't think so. No, hell to the no. And now that we got just enough brown sugar in there to kind of cut the taste of the stuffing with a little bit of sweet, that'll complement that peanut butter and that cheese. Awesome sauce. Now, do I have any freaking salt? No, of course I don't. Shit. That's alright, we'll make do. I got something else we can use. But take a sprinkle of regular white sugar and throw it in there instead of the salt. I'm gonna have a nice small handful of white sugar and just sprinkle it on top. There we go. Just a little bit of that white sugar on top. We don't need a whole lot. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Alright, I'll show you what it looks like before I add the water and we let it simmer. Mix it around, let it simmer. Again, I have no idea how this is going to taste, but so far as I'm tasting it, as I make it, I can't say I'm not unhappy with the taste, because I like it. I mean, it's alright, but we're going to perfect it here. I can't say I'm happy or unhappy. I'm kind of neutral about it. Like, okay, hold on a second. What can we do here? What can we do here to balance these flavors out? Make it taste good. And here's all the mixture of that sugar and brown sugar on top. That is beautiful. Maybe add just a pinch more butter and mix it around. That's kind of my bad anyways. I wanted to have this whole cooking video done in one solid sweep, but because I didn't put my phone on airplane mode, of course yeah, it's alright though. be like a cliffhanger, like, ooh, what's this, you know. So go ahead and drop that on top, just like that, and add some more, mix it around, add some more water, let it simmer, put on the heat for a minute. Alright, so I added some more butter to it. I want to mix that in one more time, one more good solid mix, and then we're going to add some water to it, and I'm going to let it simmer for a couple of minutes on that medium heat, just so all that stuffing gets cooked up. Let's go ahead and stir that last bit of butter with that brown sugar and regular sugar into it. And you're probably thinking to yourself, this fucking guy and his weird ass recipes. You know, don't knock it till you try it. That's all I gotta say. And I mean, I've come up with stranger things in my life, so I mean, this doesn't seem that too far out of the ordinary. I mean, all that sugar is gonna caramelize onto that stuffing. It's gonna add a little bit of sweetness to that, you know, otherwise classic stuffing taste, you know. So I want to take and mix that butter and that sugar and that brown sugar all up in here. Mix it around, mix it around, mix it around town. Mix it, okay, that was a SpongeBob reference. Bring it around town. Oh no, I'm just kidding. Don't even start that. SpongeBob, you say? Holy shit, Patrick, this looks good.
Dude, I don't know, SpongeBob. That gothic King Cobra is a fucking autistic retard.
Well, at least he's not a fat pink loser.
Oh, fuck you, SpongeBob.
Nah, fuck you, Patrick. No, fuck both of you. Screw you, Squidward. Your clarinet sucks. I could do parodies of all these cartoons. It'd be fucking hilarious, and you know it would. Anyways, after stirring all the ingredients together nicely, of course, and trying to take the contents of the bowl or the pan here and mix it all around. Mix it all around. I'm gonna put it down onto a 2 for the heat. So practically one step from being on simmer, just for a second, and then I want to add a little bit more water on top just for that stuffing. Right now I'm getting all that mac and cheese and stuffing mixed in together with that peanut butter, that butter, and all that other good stuff. Fucking goddamn telemarketers. And that's kind of my fault. Like, I should have put my phone on airplane mode, but I didn't think. I was just so eager to make this recipe. I'm like, how's this going to turn out? So hopefully my fans won't mind a part 2-er, which I don't think they will. Yo, hold the phone. Yo, that stuffing is bomb, yo. That sugar and that butter, cutting that stuffing with a little bit of sweetness. Oh yeah. Oh, hell to the yeah. That is what's up. Okay. I mean, this recipe did not take that long to make, and relatively speaking, you know, it really did not. I'm gonna add some water to the top of it real quick. So just a little bit more water. I didn't fill up the whole pan, just enough to kind of, there we go. This will make the stuffing. And now that we got the water in there, again, this is for the stuffing. Because you use butter and a little bit of water and you can make stuffing. It don't take that much. People think, oh well, you gotta be some kind of 5-star chef to make this. I'm like, no, you don't. Now the water will help cut the sauce that's congealed with that cheese and that peanut butter and that butter and all that other good stuff. So like a little bit of water in there just below the surface of the stuffing and kind of mix it around a bit. That'll help break that stuffing up and make it easier to eat. Make it easier to serve too. So kind of get in there, mix it around, mix the water in there. All right. Hoo-hoo-wee. I'm not gonna lie, this is looking pretty good. Okay, I'll give you a close-up of this. This did require 2 hands. That's why you had to kind of watch from the side. But look at that. Look at that. All the cheese from the mac and cheese. Everything just mixed together beautifully. Turn that stove on to medium. And I'll let this simmer on medium heat for a couple minutes. Just so that water dissolves a bit. Actually, I might turn it up a little bit. Not too much more, like, yeah. I'm gonna put it on 8. So just a little bit. That'll speed things up a bit. It's all mushed together beautifully. Just did exactly what I wanted it to do. All the cheese mixed with the stuffing and the macaroni. Oh yeah. This is looking pretty good, yo. Still uploading cooking, or blah. Still gonna be uploading this cooking video, part 1. This is part 2, kind of finishing it up and trying it. I don't know, YouTube, what do you think? Would you eat it? And I don't want to overcook anything, so this is just about done. As that water mixes with the stuffing, I'm stirring it around, stirring it around, stirring it around, stirring. Oh shit! I'm making a mess. We'll clean that up. Here. Clean out my stove burner. All right, put that on simmer. I had it turned up to all the way to 8, and now that water is just about boiled down completely that we just added. Some of that water that we added in there earlier, you see that? All that water we added on top of our stuffing boiled down to like the bottom of the pan where all that cheesy sauce is originally made. Now that we got the water boiled down, I'm going to sit here and kind of mix this up a bit more here. As we're finishing the final mixing process, it's nice and clumpy, chunky. Yeah. Now with that peanut butter will add some protein to the mix. I mean, this is actually a pretty vegan recipe. I don't see any meat in here. Okay, that was a bad joke. I'm sorry. Not sorry. I mean, if you're one of those die-hard vegans that doesn't even eat dairy, then I don't know. But, yeah, here we go. We got mac and cheese and stuffing ready to go. I'll be eating good for the next 2 days. That's for sure. There we go. Kind of go like that. Beautiful. I'll let that sit on simmer for a little bit longer, and then we'll take it off the stove and we'll eat it. I'm gonna have to take that burner out of the oven and clean it because I got some of that stuffing in there by accident, but that's easy enough to clean up. That's easy enough to clean up. Boom, YouTube, that's looking pretty good. It smells good too. I've certainly cooked worse ass food. Weirder food at that. Alright, tubes. This dank mac and cheese is just about done. Give it a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. I'm going to end up here in a second. The last step at this point is after it's done simmering, turn the stove off, take it off the stove, and put some on a plate, and then put the rest in the fridge for later. Just that simple. Oh, still waiting for my night video to upload, and do-it-yourself wand video to upload. Yeah. So I got video content coming out like crazy today. Filling up a glass of water real quick. Ooh, come on. There we go. We're right back, YouTube. I want to let it simmer for just a couple more seconds, and then I want to take it off the stove and put some on a plate and try it. Alright, YouTube, let's put it on a plate. Turn the stove off. Transfer it to a cold burner, and yeah, I don't like the idea of that burner. Hold on a second. One of my stove's burners, like I said, need to be washed out, so I'll wash that out real quick. Wanted to get that stuffing out of there because that was in the stove burner. Like, what is that shit? I'm gonna go ahead and clean up any mess that I might have made around the stove here. Oh, look at that! I spilled some of that milk in a can on the stove, and god damn it. Before we get to enjoying our delicious new recipe, YouTube, let's clean up our mess the best we can. me, YouTube, I have a way of messing with telemarketers that's so gold, you don't even know the half of it. And the best part is when I do it, most of them fall for it within like the first 5 minutes. They're thinking they're talking to a real person. But every time they fucking harass me, like if it's somebody who wants to sell me health insurance, I pretend to be an 84-year-old man who smokes and he's in the best health of his life. It's hilarious. Like, hey, how you doing? Like some chick called me, she's like, hi, my name is, like when I got that freaking, press this number to talk to a sales representative. I'm like, boop. Thank you for calling. Da 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 da. This is Tiffany. So I'm understanding you're looking for some insurance, and I'm just like, oh, Tiffany, huh? That's my granddaughter's name. That's a pretty name. Well, I don't really need health insurance. I mean, I smoke and I'm in the best shape of my life. Kind of thing. Freaking. I got Columbia pen, so I don't need health insurance. You sound like my granddaughter. You sound like a really nice lady. Just going off on her, And eventually they either think it's a real person, or they realize, hey, I'm being fucked with here, and they hang up. I'm like, I could just say, please put me on your do not call list. But what fun is that? What's the fun of just saying, hey, just put me on your do not call list, please? That's kind of boring, And the way I figure it, YouTube, if they're going to fuck with me, I'm going to fuck with them right back. The best part of it is when they think it's a real person. Like, that shit makes me laugh. Like this one time, YouTube, someone called trying to sell me car insurance. And they asked me, well, is this going to be hard for you to pay for? And I'm like, oh no, good man, I have several automobiles. I'm very rich, you see, that kind of thing. So like, yeah, I might have taken it to a next level trolling right there, but I'm like, at the same time, I'm like, dude, are you gonna fucking harass me and waste my cell phone minutes just to try to sell me some shit I don't want? Screw you. Alright. I mean, yeah, this dank mac and cheese recipe that I made didn't turn out half bad. I mean, it looks pretty good. I want to put some on a plate, YouTube, and we'll sit down and have a bite. See how it do.
Oh, can you cook something else besides bacon, cheeseburgers, and pizza?
Well, I could, I suppose. I mean, I'm not sure what I'd make, but I'm being sarcastic, of course. Like, I don't know how much more sarcastic I could be. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Do it nice. I don't need a whole lot to start out. I can always come back for seconds. And I give it a stir. Give it a stir, and then let it sit on the. Sit back here for a minute. Just let it sit on a cold stove burner. We should be fine. All right, grab ourselves a fork. Okay, YouTube, here's the results of our dank mac and cheese with stuffing. I'm not gonna lie, it does smell kind of good. It's got this, like, the two biggest smells you can smell are the stuffing and the peanut butter. And then you get this slight cheesy sweet scent followed by it. Alright. Let's see how this dank mac and cheese do. Oh, fuck yeah, that's good. Pardon my French, but yeah, dude, I can get down with that. Hot. It's fresh off the stove. That's hot. That was so easy to make, YouTube. You don't even know. Kick-ass mac and cheese in, like, literally minutes. I get the bite from that stuffing, that savory bite from the stuffing. And then I'm hit with the sweetness of the sugar. And then I get the buttery, cheesy goodness of that noodle. All coming together very nicely. Would I keep this recipe from my arsenal of recipes? Absolutely. This is pretty good. Dude, you took some beef and some bacon, already cooked, chop it up, put it in here with this stuff. Man, that'll take it to the next level. But right now, this is already some next level shit. So even without the beef and the bacon, and this is literally how recipes were formed. People just saying, I wonder how this and this and this and this would look and taste mixed together. And there's your answer. Definitely not too much peanut butter. There's just enough to give it some flavor that you can actually taste a hint of it. Which is good because, yeah, surprisingly, the peanut butter and the stuffing combination, not too bad. But adding like a little bit of sugar to kind of cut the flavors a bit. Yeah. This right here, I don't know what the fuck you'd call it. Just dank mac and cheese, I guess. Part 1 and part 2. I gotta get it uploaded to my desktop with these videos. I'm not gonna waste my bandwidth uploading videos. There you go. If I get hungry, I'll be eating this. Until it's all gone. And that's a pretty big pan too. I didn't realize, you know, after adding the 2 boxes of noodles, that right there is big enough to feed a couple people, dude. That's no lie. Yeah, the peanut butter definitely complements the mac and cheese very nicely. It definitely adds an interesting contrast to that stuffing. Like, it's a weird taste combination, but I like it. Well, there you have it, YouTube. Dank mac and cheese. If you please. I'm gonna put this in the fridge along with my pan of goodness or pot of goodness, yeah. Yeah, I'm not letting this go to waste. Shit, if Alex were here, I'd give him some. He'd probably try it. I'd be like, hey bro, check this out. You ever seen anything like this? I've learned to come to ease with that kind of thing, YouTube, but I'm just saying, I've come to peace with the passing of my friend as best as I could, you know. I've come to terms with the passing of my friend as best as I could, and I've grieved and done what I needed to do and everything. But when someone who's 4 years younger than you dies, it really puts things into perspective. And maybe some applesauce to kind of go with it. Why not? Like, what kind of side dish would you par with it? Maybe some applesauce. Let's see how I do it with the... Oh, hell yeah. Yep, I would serve applesauce with it, because that's good. I mean, as far as having like dessert goes, applesauce is a lot healthier. Not that I care. Oh, hell yeah. To be truthful, I haven't had applesauce in a long time. Like, I can't remember the last time I had applesauce, and, yep, that takes me back. There we go. Well, that's the last of that cup. I'm gonna put this fork. Put it in the sink. I can always reuse a clean fork for that plate when I want to eat on it, so. Yeah. Oh, crap. Well, that was definitely a tasty lunch. I'm not gonna lie. That definitely hit the spot. I'll be eating that for lunch and dinner the next 2 days. Which, today and tomorrow, which... Shit, I don't mind. Not one bit. That dish is definitely designed to be rather filling. Excuse me. Ooh, even my burps tasted good. I have notorious bad luck with can openers. I don't know what it is about can openers, but Like, unless I get one of those automatic can openers that you plug into the wall, then I'm pretty much, you know what I'm saying. I don't know what it is, man. Like, every time I go to open a can with a can opener, it never works right for me. I literally have better luck stabbing the can open with a knife and peeling the lid apart. The last can opener I had broke, so I threw it away. And I got a new can opener, which I'm having trouble figuring out, so that could be why I was having issues with it earlier, but that's alright. I mean, you think to yourself, it's so simple. It's just a bloody can opener. It's not like you're building a fucking rocket. I know, right? That's what I'm thinking, and yet still I sit here feeling stupid as all hell because I can't open a simple can of milk. Ugh. But once I got the food in my stomach, I'm like, oh, okay, that's better. I'm not so hangry anymore. Oh yeah, there we go. Ah, magnificent. I definitely needed some tobacco in my life. That's the thing about smoking out of a pipe. You're not getting ashes all over the place. With cigarettes, you gotta constantly ash them in a tray. But the ashes in a pipe, they just stay in the bowl, see? So that's one advantage to smoking out of a pipe, at least. You know, as the ashes stay in the bowl, you're not getting ashes all over the place. Well, YouTube, I guess I'll leave you with it. I guess I got 4 new videos coming to my channel. And, I can't just keep producing content like every day. You know, I gotta stop with these 4 videos that I have and not make any more videos for YouTube, at least until those videos are uploaded. Otherwise, you know. But, yeah, that dish was pretty good. People say they're saying, oh, can you cook something else besides a bacon cheeseburger stuffed with junk food? Sure, how's this for food? Everyone's a fucking critic, man, and we're all the biggest critics of ourselves. Ain't that the truth? So, I'm going to end this here video and get these 2 cooking videos uploaded to my desktop, so that way, because I'm pretty sure the fans are going to want a cooking video while I make wands. Anyways, tubes, thank you for watching. I'll catch you later.